Might ask you to push a button. Okay. All right. Here we go. I think we'll start in seated meditation a little bit. It'd be a nice way to transition into our sun A. So, oh, I just heard the crane outside. Maybe we'll hear some more birds. So from here, starting to root down through our seat, maybe we can close our eyes in the beginning, just come to this present moment. Feel our body, the skin, feel the air on our face, the clothes on our skin. Hear the kitty cat. He's always present. And then from here, moving into some deeper breath. Notice your belly extending with your inhale, pulling that air a little deeper, and exhaling smooth and easy. So slightly deeper inhale, and easy, smooth exhale. From here, on our next inhale, is round or circle our arms up overhead. Maybe we can interlace those fingers and press the palms up. And then bringing the right hand down, reach over towards the right with that left arm just arching, but keeping the feet planted, rooted. Then we'll come up and circle over to the other side. Starting to take note of our body and how it's feeling, where we're creating space. Feel the stretch. And back up through center. And we'll twist to the right. Bring the left hand outside of our right knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Pushing the crown of our head up. Still breathing that deeper breath. Then I'm going to rainbow my arms up and over to the other side, feeling the stretch in my arms along the way. And then pushing that air into my low belly. Letting that feel good. And then back up through center, walking our hands out in front, feeling the stretch in the low back and the hips. And then walking our hands back, planting them behind us, and then press our heart up towards the ceiling. Let our head drop behind. And then back up. I'm just going to recross my legs in the other way and walk my hands forward again. Feeling the stretch more so in the other hip maybe. And then from here, just rolling right into a table position. I'm going to curl the toes under and rock across the toes. We love the toe stretch. I'll change my screen so I can see just a much better. But enjoy that toe stretch. It's one of my favorites. Okay. And then coming back forward, flipping the tops of our feet down, going right into cat-cow, tucking the chin, pulling that belly button in and up to get rid of any stale air. Then filling with a fresh, new breath. Enjoy that space we create even under the ribs, that belly. And then when you're ready to exhale, rounding the back, pushing the air out, tucking that chin under, feel the neck release. more inhale. Really pressing that tail up towards the ceiling. Stretching that low belly. Last exhale. Then coming back to a neutral spine. Keeping that left foot out behind us. Swirling the ankle. Reaching that right hand out, swirl the wrist. Place them down, trade places. Right heel kicks out. Twirl that foot. And then left arm. Twirl the hand. Bringing the hand and the knee down. Let's take our first downward facing dog. So move that tail up towards the ceiling. Press our hands into the mat. Spread those fingers and pedal out your feet. Oh, there's always so much sensation in my first down dog of the day. Good morning, body. And then from here, finding stillness eventually with your legs and just notice the sensations. The beautiful place for that intention. What do you want to feel from your practice, or what do you need? How do you want to be throughout your practice? Be present or strong, or just aware, peaceful, whatever you need. Look between your hands and step forward. Bringing both feet, peek up, halfway, and then fold in. First fold, maybe we shake from side to side or sway gently. More sensation. Just noticing, knowing throughout practice, going to change. First forward fold, so intense, but that won't last. Then from here, let's round all the way up, reaching our arms overhead. I'm gonna interlace my fingers. I don't know what it looks like. Okay, and then bend to the right. And then coming back through center, reach high. Let that feel good. Bending to the left. Both feet, can I press equally into the feet? Then back through center, release the hands if you've got hold. Press that heart out and then lead with your heart. Fold in. Second fold already feels different. Then press on those shins, peek up, plant our hands, step the feet back and lower down partway with control. Inhaling the upward facing dog. And then curling the toes under for down dog. Spread the fingers. Breathe. Then take the right foot high. We're going to squeeze that knee in towards our chin, around our back like the cat with control. Inhale that right foot high again. Then we're going to step that foot forward and reach the right arm high into dragonfly twist. Feels so nice. Then we're going to bring the hand down. We're going to walk our hands in between for a forward fold. I'm going to peek up. I'm going to make the outer edges of my feet parallel. And then walk my hands a little bit back as I fold in towards myself and let the heavy. Really good. And then gently walk my hands back out, peek up. And we're going to just lean into that left leg for Skandasana. I'm going to straighten the right leg, be on that right heel, right toes up. Breathe. Then I'm going to come back to the front, walking the hands back, planting that left hand, bringing the right arm back up into dragonfly twist. Planting my right hand and then taking that right foot high, reach as high as we can, three-legged dog, and then plant our foot downward facing dog. Breathe. Taking that left foot high, reach, and then squeeze that knee in towards our chin, feel that engagement, and taking that foot high when we inhale and stretch. And then planting the foot forward, bringing that left arm up for the dragonfly twist. All the beautiful sensations, breathe here. And bring that left hand down inside of the foot, walking the hands in between both feet, finding a forward fold from here. Making the edges of my feet parallel. I'm going to peek up, flatten my back. And then walk my hands underneath me. I can press actively into the mat. And pull my belly button in and fold a little deeper on purpose. Drawing my chest towards my thighs. Letting my head hang heavy. And then bending into the right knee, left leg straight in Skandasana over here. Notice if I'm on the ball of my foot or my heel drops. Different for me. Flexibility of the ankles. One's more flexible than the other. That's totally okay. And then gently walking our hands back to the front. Pivot onto the ball of the back foot. Drop the right hand back into dragonfly twist. Reaching that left arm high. Feel that beautiful stretch. And then drop the left hand. Take the left leg straight up. Reach, reach, reach. Planting the foot. Breathe. Feet in front. We're going to walk or step our feet to the front of the mat, forward fold, and lift halfway. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, we'll rise gently, evenly, arms overhead. And then bend to the right. Inhale, up, open. And bend to the left. Up and open. And then folding in. Hug your legs before you press on your shins to lift partway, flattening our back. And then plant the hands, lower down, chaturanga, partway push up. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale to downward facing dog. Finding some stillness here, generating some heat. We are feeling our breath. Find your intention again. And on your next inhale, right leg lifts. We'll enjoy that flow again. Crunch that knee into your chin with purpose. Then inhale it high. And exhale it forward. Inhale the right arm up. One breath here. And then the hand comes down. We walk to that forward fold, or rather that wide-legged forward fold. Picking up, walking your hands under you, press down, pull in, stretch deeper. And then walk to the back of the mat, straightening the right leg. Skandasana. Palms in front of your heart or down on the floor. And walking our hands back to the front, dragonfly twist, left hand's down, right arm reaches up. And then we're just gonna lift off the floor for a challenge here. We could drop the back knee maybe if you like. Lift that left arm up. Wrap the right arm behind your back and reach the left arm high. Stretch the left side body. You can feel that stretch in my left quad too. My knee is down. And then cartwheel both hands down on either side of your foot. Take that right foot high. Twirl the ankle. Set that foot down, down dog. Enjoy the stillness on purpose. Letting go of anticipation. Just let the head be loose on the neck. Relax. Then when you're ready, left foot goes high. Reaches. And squeeze the knee in towards the chin. Purpose. Inhale it up on purpose. Exhale, step forward and inhale the left arm high, reach. Maybe there's less weight in the right hand than usual, just using our core as we twist. And bringing the hand down, walking our hands in between our legs to fold forward here. Press down, pull in, release. Then shifting our weight to the back of the mat. Bandhasana or ninja squat. Left toes point towards the ceiling. Maybe my palms are in front of my heart, or maybe they're not. Then hands down, walk back to the front of the mat. Dragonfly twist, right hand down, left arm reaches. Beautiful. Gonna drop that right knee. Lift my right arm also like in a twist that's open. Right hand forward, left arm back. And then I'm gonna wrap the left hand behind my low back and reach the right arm high. Stretching that right side body. From that right knee all the way to that underarm. Breathe right in. To the hummingbird. Good morning. Little joyful bird. Bringing lightness to our practice. Then we're going to cartwheel both hands now. Step the left foot high, three-legged dog. Drop the foot, breathe. When you're ready, look between your hands. Walk or float your feet to the front of the mat. Keep up. Fold in on purpose. Let the head relax, let the neck go. And then when you're ready with your next inhale, we'll round up. Arms overhead. Bend to the right. Back up to center. Bend to the left. Back through center, open, and then fold in. Press on our shins, peek up. Planting our hands, step back, top of our push-up, and then lower part way, bending elbows into the sides. Inhale up, and exhale back. Breathe. I'm taking that right foot high. We're going to step it forward right underneath that right hand. Pivot the back foot, plant it so it's at an angle. You're going to rise into warrior one. Bringing the left hip around. Taking time to set myself up so my knee is over my ankle. Then arms lift. Nice, strong. Where do we feel the opening? That lower leg maybe the left hip flexor. We're going to open the twist, right arm back, left arm forward. And then bring both hands behind your back. Interlace the fingers, draw the knuckles down, and humbly fold in if you like. Or stay lifted with your heart pressing towards the ceiling. Otherwise, bow inside that right knee. Moving those hands up and away from your back, stretching across the chest, stretching across the shoulders. Still pressing into the back foot. Then gently we'll lift up, straighten the legs. It's ready for a break. We love Sky Archer in between. Hold the wrist, pull. And then bring those arms out to a T. I'm going to heel toe that right foot so it's aligned with the back foot. Gently lunge into warrior two. Then bring the forearm down for side angle. Left arm sweeps alongside my ear, and I can feel that angle for the outer left edge of my foot, all the way through those left fingertips. But not a lot of weight in the lower arm. Maybe even bringing the hand down to a block for the floor, plunging a little deeper. Feeling that heat. Then we're gonna come up from here, arms to a T, straighten the leg, reach forward for triangle pose. Right hand comes down the shin, left arm up. Maybe even wrap the left arm behind the back and see if I can grab my right thigh. Grabbing my hand around my low back, I can touch it, but maybe that's as far as it goes. We're just opening the shoulder, gaze is up towards the ceiling. Letting go a little bit of that bottom hand, not too much weight. And then coming all the way back up, arms to that beautiful T, back into a warrior two. Maybe palms flip up. Breath. Then we're going to cartwheel both hands down and close this side, taking the right foot high, maybe twirling the foot. Set it down, down dog, reset. Find our breath. Notice our and take the left foot high, reach. Step that foot forward, almost underneath that left hand. Plant the back foot at an angle so we can come up into warrior one, bringing the right hip around so it points towards the front of our mat. Reach the arms up. I'm going to take my shoulders down away from my ears and straighten out my elbows, engaging my arms. I'm going to shift my weight a little bit further, a little deeper lunge. A good breath here. Then opening to a twist, right hand out in front, left arm behind, just briefly. Getting that right hip around even more. Then interlacing the fingers behind my back, drawing the knuckles down before I eventually fold in. Bring that left shoulder inside, that left knee, lunging a little deeper. The head gets to be heavy here. We're letting that go. The body is alert. The right leg is strong, pushing into the back foot. Hands are reaching up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from ears. And coming all the way up, straightening that leg, been working hard. Take the left hand, stretch. Feels good. And then bringing those arms out to a T. We're going to heel toe, my left foot, so it's aligned with the right foot. Lunge into warrior two. Nice deep lunge, maybe even extending your stance. And dropping the forearm to the knee, your right arm reaches high at an angle, side angle. Let it feel good along the side body. Feel that stretch between the hip and your armpit, reach. You want to bring your hand down to the floor, feeling deeper. Feel free otherwise, right on your knee is great. Beautiful. And then coming back up, straighten my leg, triangle pose, reaching my hand forward and tipping at the hip. Right arm goes up. For a little bit. I'm going to take my right arm behind my back. See if I can't touch my left thigh with my fingertips or just at least press the back of my hand into my low back. Wrapping that right shoulder behind me. Then coming back up. Bending back into warrior two. My palms face up this time. Feeling strong. And appreciation. Strong body, breathing in smooth, deep breath. And cartwheel both hands down. Take the left foot high, reach. And step the foot down, breathe. Spread those fingers. Enjoy the down dog after that big effort. Then when you're ready, we'll walk our hand back to our toes. You're gonna bind the elbows and sway from side to side. Just notice. Forward fold now, different than the beginning. Feels good. From here, we're gonna move into our chair pose. However you like to set your feet up. I like to put my big toes together and have my heels apart, kind of making the outer edges parallel with each other. Then I can squeeze my knees together and shift up. I can still see my toes. Lots of weight in our heels, belly in and up, pelvic floor can be engaged. Thinking a little lower. And moving the hands behind. Maybe you can interlace those fingers, bring the palms together, maybe a touch lower. Maybe coming off of the heels. And then drop the heels all the way up. There's our hummingbird, seeing in the window. And peek up. Reach high. And then we're going to fold in. Hallelujah. Peek up, walk forward into that plank position and lower. Inhale up, top. And exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Starting to feel movements of the body, alignment of our spine, head relaxed, feeling at ease but alert. When you're ready, right foot high, we'll go through that lovely flow a little quicker. Stepping that foot forward, drop the back foot, come up into warrior one. Think deep, feel the expression, feel the stretch where you need to. Bringing the hands behind the back, drop the knuckles down, hold in. Bringing those hands high. And then coming all the way up, sky archer pose. Grab the right arm, straighten the right leg. And then sink into the warrior two. I'm going to inch that right foot so it's aligned, sinking deeper. Then bring my forearm down, side angle, left arm reaches. This time I might find the bind, bring that right shoulder inside the right knee. So I might have to get deeper in my squat or reach my right foot forward even more. And the right arm wraps underneath my leg, left hand behind my back. They touch those fingertips, great. Not reaching. Then we'll come all the way up, straighten the leg again. Let's do sky archer again, so it feels good in between. And then triangle pose, reach those hands forward, that right hand forward, tip at the hip, left arm goes up. Gaze towards the ceiling. And wrap the hand behind your back, open the chest. And one more lunge into that warrior two. Before we eventually cartwheel the hands down, take the right foot high, stretch, reach out that hip flexor, maybe twirl our foot around the ankle, then plant your foot and feel the breath, the only movement, the breath. Then when we're ready, we'll take that left foot and reach it high, stepping it forward, warrior one, taking our time, coming up, wearing our hips towards the front, sinking deep. And interlace those fingers, maybe the awkward thumb on top, drag the knuckles down, fold in if you like. And reach those hands away from your low back or towards the ground. Breath, and coming all the way up, sky archer, grab the left hand, reach, and then lunging back into that left leg, making it a deeper stance. That warrior two feels good, and then forearm to the thigh, right arm reaches, nice straightish line. Doesn't really matter what it looks like, how does it feel? the outer foot to the fingertips. Finding the bind if you want, or moving towards the bind. Just bringing that shoulder down inside the knee. Find that connection underneath you, behind your back. Or just reach for it. I notice that I gotta get deeper and lower in my squat. And then coming back up. Straighten the legs, it feels good. Grab the left wrist. Then find our way into a triangle pose. Reach forward with the left hip. Reaching that right arm up. Rolling that left shoulder so the shoulders are stacked. Left shoulder underneath the right. Even the right one is rolling back. Wrap the right hand behind our back. Open more. Breathe. And bring that right arm up. And back into warrior two. Where we close. Back in my palms up at the end. Receiving energy, receiving clarity, receiving and feeling our natural state of peace. Feels so good. And straighten the leg, cartwheel the hands down, take the left foot high, and plant the foot, down dog. Now we're gonna walk our hands back for one more chair pose. That's where we're at. Chair pose, do not want to spit that out, but we're ready. This time I'm gonna have my feet hip distance apart for some variety, different feeling. Tail goes down, arm goes up. I'm gonna engage my inner thighs, even though my knees aren't touching. Just going to sweep them isometrically, but moving. Taking my hands back, sinking lower. Maybe interlace with the weird thumb on top. Come off the heels if you want. Drop those heels all the way up. And then fold forward. Hug the knees. Press on the shins, keep up. Walk forward. And lower down into a Sphinx pose. Working our hands forward so our elbows are underneath our shoulders. And we tap the feet. Pressing my heart forward, reaching the crown up. Gaze over to the right, stretch the left side of our neck. And back to the other side. And bringing the hands down for some back opening, back strengthening rather, chest opening. I'm gonna lift my feet off of the ground, making sure those heels or those toes are still reaching behind me, not too much out to the side, but kind of straight below. Maybe even the toes can touch a little bit, but then lifting. And then lowering down. Next time I lift, I'm going to lift my hands off of the ground. I'm going to lift the feet and my hands up, working those shoulder blades together and my elbows down, one side to back. You can even open the hands down if you wish. And then coming back down, maybe the forehead comes down to the mat to rest for a beat. And then one more of these expressions, whatever you feel like. Lifting the feet, maybe the toes come together, maybe the arms are out in front or to the side, what feels good. Couple breaths here, brushing. And then bringing the hands down. We're gonna roll onto our back and hug our knees in. Maybe rock from side to side. Back's done a lot today. Just so good if we're sitting down a lot, looking at a computer. So good. And then from here, we do some leg lifts. So bringing my hands down to my sides, I'm going to shimmy onto the flat parts of my shoulder blades. So just tucking the shoulders under. I'm going to press my low back actually into the mat and bring my knees together and lift my feet off the ground, straightening my legs into candlestick pose. Low back is pressing against the mat. Flex my toes towards me. Good. Candlestick. But with our back touching the ground. So then I'm going to take one leg at a time down. Right leg slowly moving, keeping that low back pressed to the floor. And then gently moving it back up with control. No rush. And the left foot's turn. Maybe the exhale is bringing that foot back up. Trying the right foot again. Nice and easy. After this left side with both legs together. No rush. I'm going to glue my feet together, lowering them both, working on keeping the low back down. Whenever my low back wants to pop up, that's my cue to bring my leg back up. So it doesn't matter how far down we get. If the low back wants to come up, we just start to bring the legs back up. Maybe we can do 2, 3, 4. You can always go back to single legs. It feels like you're in more control. Kneeling down. It feels like I'm using my stomach the whole time, so maybe it doesn't matter so much, but generally the exhale when I bring my legs towards my body. Do one more, squeezing my legs together. Bringing them back up. Beautiful. Bring the knees in, rock on the back. We'll do a little bit of bridge. Feet to the floor. Heels near your seat. Toes in a little bit. And hands pressing to the side. I'm going to press through my heels. Lift the hips. Interlace those fingers underneath if that feels good. Otherwise, just press your palms down. Maybe shimmy to the tops of your shoulder blades. Press your chest into your chin. Press forward with your shins to drive the chest towards your chin. Lift those hips and more. And then bring the hips down. Hug the knees. Rock. Do one more bridge, or you can do the wheel pose if you like. Heels down. Palms down. Consciously press through those heels, parents, those fingers press up. Press. Knees are somewhat close together, it's not splayed off to the side. And bringing the hips down. One more good hug. We're going to take these knees into spinal twist. So I'm going to bring my feet down, actually bump my hips to the left a little bit. My knees fall to the right and my spine is kind of aligned. I'm going to extend that top leg out, use my right hand to hold the knee, left arm goes off to the side, and our gaze can follow that left hand too. That feels good. Starting to notice stillness in our breath. Breathe into the low part of your belly. And coming back up. Gently moving my hips to the right, letting my knees fall to the left, and extend right leg. That right arm goes off to the side. However you like to do your spinal twist, maybe just the knees are stacked, or maybe crossing that right thigh on top of the left. breath. In and out of breath. And gently bring the knees back up. Here, recenter my hips underneath my shoulders and hug those knees. Wrap around. Doing any other shape that would feel good. Maybe happy baby or just maybe just starting off right in Shavasana. Maybe we'll start Shavasana. Bending our feet out to the corners of the mat. Tuck my shoulders underneath. Arms off to the side. Palms are facing up and gently closing the eyes. Letting your body feel so heavy into the mat. And that mat hold is knowing 100% we are held. Surrendering completely. Relax. You can notice your breath. Really deeper. Back to the sensations in our body. your arms overhead, it's gonna be nice. Tucking those knees in, massaging the back. Rolling over to your side. Arms move below. And when you're ready, just pressing up gently into our seat. Palms in front, tucking our chin. This humble space. We have appreciation for the practice, for our breath. Noting how we feel. We can come back to this feeling all day long. Practice of returning to our natural state. That light and peace in me honors the light and peace.